check out the screen.
I was
That's
gonna
kind of a
say,
really
just
cool
like,
graphic.
I like right there. I love that's like title screen of this demo version we've got because like right there visually, like
It's
you
so
see those
intense.
arms. Like
Yeah, it's kind of what you do, right? I mean, you kind of throw a punch and you kind of hit the person in the face, right? I mean, it's kind of what it is.
Yeah.
And if you'll notice, I'll talk about the backgrounds later and stuff too, but we'll get into it. So there's a couple characters in this particular demo. There's 5 of them, but I'll start with Springman first, and I'll just kind of go into kind of basics and kind of teach you guys how to play, how it works, and we'll go from there. So as you can see, I'm holding the Joy-Con up in kind of like this thumbs-up grip style. So like kind of the face, like the ABXY buttons and all the 6 are kind of facing in, and then I have my thumbs on the L and R buttons up top like this. So I'm just going to press L and R with my thumbs like this, and we're in. Now the motion, the way it works is you're going to tilt gently to the side, and we saw this a little bit last night where he was kind of like tilting a little bit. You saw it in the video, so we're going to tilt a little bit just to move. You don't need a lot. Okay. You can also tilt forward and back like that. And with your left thumb, you can actually press the L button to dash. So you can actually just move forward and dash this way. You could dash to the left, dash to the right. All it takes is one button. So it's, in general, it's really simple, right? So R button with your right thumb to jump like that.
I'm digging this enemy that you're going up against.
Yeah, oh, Master Mummy? Oh,
yeah.
he'll be digging me in a
Pretty
second. So to punch is actually interesting because your hands, these punches are more like Wing Chun punches, I call them, like thumbs up punches. So you want to punch straight and flick. It's nice, a nice straight flick. And notice how the fist travels straight, right? You can throw it with your right hand, left hand. And it says twist or curve your punches, so really it's a 2-step punch. So the moment after you flick, you want to gently kind of rock your right hand to the inside or rock it to the outside. So it's one kind of fluent motion, and that's all it takes. It's very, very simple.
that's where the
movement
magic starts. That's like the first little nibble of like where that depth comes from. And we're gonna get more into that.
Oh my gosh, dude! Like I will break this thing down. And so we already talked about curving your punches and stuff. But what that does is if you think about how they're standing. You really have to kind of track and predict where the other person's going to go and then, guide your punch to their face. See? I'm going to go back to the face punching thing.
Master Mummy's totally going easy on you right now.
Yeah, so if you flick with both hands and punch with both hands straight at the same time, you will grab.
Nice.
So now we have kind of the basics of every fighting game, right? You have movement, you have punches, and now you have throws. And don't worry, we'll get into a couple other stuff. So in the bottom right corner, you see the little triangle? It's kind of like on yellow flames and stuff.
Yep.
If you press the ZR button with your right thumb, you can press it, and then you just kind of flick both hands and punch both hands forward a little bit, and there you go. Just totally rock the other person with a super move. All right. So let me go ahead and press the L and R buttons, and let's get to a fight, yeah?
Master Mummy's so mad that he had to sit there in training, or you just beat up on him. I think.
Sit there and take it? Oh, man. I wish all my opponents were that easy. There would just be a training dummy. That's not the case. I mean, this game
fun.
It would be fun, but let me tell you, man, it's all about reading the other person and what they're doing. So what's interesting about this game is also selection of arms. You'll notice that Springman actually has, a couple different options. And each of these arms on the left and right hands I can pick independently. So just for this round,
Toaster.
I'm going to pick. You want the toaster? Okay, I'll pick
one
toaster.
of the toasters, yeah.
Okay, toaster on my left hand, and what, boomerang or trident with the other?
Boomerang's good. That'll show
Boomerang?
that'll accentuate sort of the curve you get on some of those punches.
Oh man, that's exactly what I'm going to do. So I'm going to go ahead and select these. So press L and R to confirm, and we're off and running. Now, so another thing I want to show you is blocking. So, and I'll go back into why blocking is important in a second. Well, not because of defense, but other things. So notice how my left hand, when I throw it out straight, I can hit him. But strategically, what I like doing, since I have the boomerang in my right hand, I'm going to flick out the boomerang, force him that way, and he has to deal with that. And,
oh, there.
Ooh. See if am I close enough? Oh, trouble on. Motion's important.
Yeah, and you guys saw there what JC did. You can sort of see there's like these little exclamation points that start to show up on the shoulders and arms. So the arms, as they take damage left and right, sort of get staggered, and that'll load. And that's something you have to sort of. If you get one of your arms negated, like your right arm goes down, you can't block with that.
Exactly. And further, the Master Mummy did this to me. I tried to throw, and he punched through them. So they're oh boy, move. Nope. Trampoline.
That was good. So you saw that he unleashed his flurry of punches.
Oh, I tried to combo it because you can actually, knock him into those the trampolines in the back and then combo again when he's juggling in midair. So I totally missed it though. Oh, there you go.
Oh, that was nice.
We got this. Oh, that was bad. Wait. Throw a punch. Oh, too slow. Wait. I'm just gonna do this and finish him off.
Oh, that was nice.
So strategically, depending on the arms that I pick, I'm always thinking, okay, the boomerang technically goes around arms, so I know that my fists aren't going to clash with his with that. So I always lead with the boomerang first to get him to move and to get him to punch. So that's kind of the way I think about the boomerang in this particular matchup. Now, I'm going to trade a little bit and use the trident and kind of show you some advanced stuff. So let's switch it up now. I'll do trident in my left hand, and my right hand I'll do toaster.
Yeah, and you can see this is the best 2 out of 3 match. JC's got a little 1 win up in the left corner. You can see his little icon with the little blue dot.
And you
He's
can see
got 1 win.
our health bars, so mine's in the bottom right, and I can see Master Mummy's. It's right over his head in the top right. So, he's got his. I was so glad I was watching.
Wow.
Look at that. It's very
Close.
serendipitous. It was totally, and always movement is life, man.
He
And,
wants his revenge.
He does.
He seeks revenge.
Oh, you ain't getting nothing. I got it.
Oh.
No.
Oh, you were lucky there. Both your arms were gone. But,
Yeah, and I realized that picking the trident against Master Mummy was not a smart idea because both of his arms can actually go through my left hand. See, the trident covers a lot of ground, but it's weak. See how that went right through?
Yeah.
Yeah, that was actually not very smart against this matchup. I should have thought about that. Which again, it's deep, dude. I didn't have to tell you this, but I'll keep talking about rock paper scissors games and fighting games. But wait, give me a second. There, he's over. Eat it. There you go.
that was nice. Very nice.
Whoa! Okay. Come on. So, this is actually really hard to actually talk while I'm doing this, but let me see. Oh, he totally let that punch. That was good. Oh my gosh. See, what he's doing is the reason why I keep getting shocked is he's powering up those punches. And when he powers up the punches, I can power it up too.
Oh, nice.
Nice.
And you wake up.
Oh, so
grab.
close.
Oh, this is a close one.
Gonna grab. Oh,
Close one. Hope you got your flurry.
got it.
There
That
we
was
go.
totally good. Okay,
close.
so let me kind of go over what you're seeing here. So essentially, you're really throwing out 3 different types of moves, right? Technically, I have a punch, I have a throw, and I have a block, which I didn't actually use very much because I actually like moving around and kind of dodging around them instead. Now, it's kind of a basic staple in fighting games to where it's a rock, paper, scissors game, right? It's hits wins over like throws wins over blocks, and blocks usually wins over punches. And what ends up happening is if you dodge, you move out of that rock, paper, scissors game because you can't do any damage, but you can't accept any damage either, right? So let me go ahead and pick somebody else. Who should I pick?
Why don't you? Let's see. Maybe
I go Master Mummy.
Maybe Ribbon. Yeah.
Or you
no,
want me to
maybe
go?
Ribbon Girl.
Ribbon Girl? Okay, I'll do Ribbon Girl.
Ready?
And JC, it's important to point out that you've been playing with the Joy-Con 1 in each hand.
Yes.
Sort of using motion controls, but there is obviously, if you're a purist and you like button controls and you'd rather use a more traditional controller, you could of course do that as well.
You can. But for me personally, I got so used to doing this that I'm all about the motion. I kind of got used to it, and
Oh no, it's
kind of like
great,
Splatoon. Once you get used to it, it's really hard.
That's what's great about ARMS. Like, just to make the point is like, it's a game that you pick up the Joy-Con, one in each hand, and because you have one in each hand, like your movements are really translated almost instantly on screen, and you feel like you know what you're doing right away. Like, you're almost immediately like functional at playing the game, pretty good. But then the more you play, the more you start to find that depth of controls. And I think the people that once they get their hands on this game are really gonna like appreciate like how much the Joy-Con brings to that game, to the game, and just discovering that depth.
Yeah, and JC, you were talking about how as you throw the punch, you can actually feel the arms extending and unraveling.
Oh, it's weird. The HD Rumble.
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember the first time I got this, I was like, wait a minute, this is super weird.
Like kind of disorienting.
No, it feels like it's weird. Like the best way to describe it is it feels like something's traveling out of your hand. Like if I'm punching a ribbon,
that's
it feels like a
amazing.
ribbon's like unraveling and traveling that way. I can't. I mean, I don't know how else to explain it, but that's the best I can do, man.
So you've got Ribbon Girl this time, and so as you guys probably noticed, he's got a different selection of arm attachments. So the characters are, the character models are one thing, and then they sort of have a stock set of 3 in this demo version of attachable arms.
And I'm gonna go ahead and pick the Sparky and Slap-A-Mander, and I'm gonna get into a couple things.
Slap-A-Mander.
Slap-A-Mander. I love this thing. What's interesting is, if you think about different fighting games, and I play a lot of them at work. I know you guys probably see me in Smash Bros. Just playing like after work every day. I'm really about thinking about what are the it takes a lot in other fighting games to have access to rock, paper, or scissor. And
Nice
both of those
grab. I like how that. You notice both of his arms were knocked down, and then you immediately went in.
That's a strat, man. That's legit. Oh, you unlock the trampoline in the middle of the stage. Hold on. I love this. Oh, sorry, bounced me. But the thing that really gets you about it is you have options to really get to everything. I mean, really, all you need to do is either you're flicking both hands forward at the same time to throw, or you're flicking, one to punch, or you're doing this to block. So every motion you have is very simple, and it's simple button controls too. You only have technically 2 buttons, to press. So it's very simple, but it gets very deep really quickly when you figure out how to use them and what your movement options are and what the optimal leading off of that. Oh,
Nice.
that combos. Anyway.
I don't know if people caught it either, but just a moment ago, Ninjara like disappeared for a second in a puff of smoke, and then he was like back in another area.
Ah,
so that's
yeah.
pretty sweet.
Yeah,
So-
we'll talk about that too. I think
Yeah.
the
You guys
characters
gotta-
each have their own sort of unique characteristics as
Yeah,
well.
they have like their thing. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
they all have their thing. So here, let's restart another one. And you want to play
you
this
just went,
one?
yeah, you just went 2-0 against the CPU, but I think it's time to fight somebody. Maybe I've been practicing.
If you
So,
want some, come get some.
I'm gonna grab my own set of Joy-Con here. I get the colored ones, which are really exciting.
While you're putting those on, I will talk about this. So I kind of maybe I'll go into 2 players and I'm gonna pause right here on the screen for a bit so we can check out the characters. So Springman's kind of balanced and all around. He has great motion. He has a lot of option like for movement. He has a good, the jump and the dash has a good length, and it's pretty standard. It's actually a little better than everybody else's. When it comes to Ribbon Girl, I don't know if you noticed this, but the last game I was jumping like 4 or 5 times.
Here, I'll go on the same one. So
Yeah, you could
Yeah, you
you
were
could totally
pretty
do
jumpy.
that. I was all about, dude, if you can control the vertical space, it's actually really hard for she's hard to hit. Ninjara, I think he was my opponent in like one of the rounds before, and you said he disappeared in a puff of smoke. If you block and a punch is coming toward you, Ninjara will disappear and reappear depending on what side the punch is coming from, and then you have frame advantage on how to actually hit.
Yeah, and what's really cool too about the dev team, I think, has done such an amazing job with the IP because the characters are sort of they have these extendable arms, and the character design Springman has springs, Ribbon Girl has ribbons, Ninjara, if you didn't notice, had chains for arms.
Yeah, chains for
Master Mummy has
glasses.
gauze. So it's all things that are believably extendable in this magical world they've created. So
I know, man. It's almost like a World Cupping sporting event almost. Anyway, so Master Mummy's kind of interesting because he has a little bit of super armor, which means he can take a hit or 2. But at the same time,
tank.
if he blocks, yeah, he's a tank. If he blocks, you'll see him heal. So you don't want to leave him just by himself blocking because he'll just start healing. When it comes to Mechanica can jump.
Love her.
I know, right? She's actually really cool. Aside from just jumping multiple times, she can actually press the R button and hold it down, and she can steer herself in flight in midair.
Yeah.
So you have a ton of different options, and depending who you choose, and the arms you choose, kind of changes the way you play the character.
yeah, so let's choose 2 of the ones maybe we haven't seen yet. You played as Ribbon Girl and Springman, so
Did.
who do you want to? And you fought Master Mummy, so should we bust out
One Ninjara?
Jara and Mechanica maybe?
Oh, sure. Yeah, you want to do that? Here, I'll pick Ninjara. There you go. All right.
I love his chain sunglasses too. He's wearing
Sorry, man. They kind of went out the character designs. And what's funny is if you look in the background, you'll also notice that depending who we pick, those people in the background are cheering for me. So you see some Ninjara fans, and you're going to see Mechanica fans in the background right now. They're all cheering, and they have different stuff. All right. Anyway, different weapons here. I like the Sparky, and because you can charge up some punches. So I'm going to use the Sparky to charge up. I'm telling you my strategy here.
Yeah.
And I'm going to pick the Chakram to kind of lead you. There you go. So Sparky and Chakram for
I'm going
me.
to use the Toaster, which is also pretty standard, and the Boomerang to get some nice curves going.
Okay, in my head, I got to...
Let's just take a second to show before we start beating each other up too much, let's show a
Also,
little
now
bit
you want
more
to
of
break,
that.
huh?
Yeah, well, let's show sort of visually what you're talking about, sort of that rock, paper, scissors of what works against what.
yeah, that's a good idea. So how about
what do you want to show first? So right now I'm blocking. I'm tilting
Okay,
my
so you're blocking, so I'm going to punch real quick. You can see that nothing really
punch with
happens.
either hand.
Yep, but if I throw, right, this is the counter. If I throw like that wins over blocks, right? And then if you, do you want to...
I'm going to block again, and now throw that. Go ahead and put the throw at me.
Okay, throw's coming. Here we go. Go, throw. And notice how his punch breaks throws. So you have to really understand what's their habit. How often is Morgan punching? I'm always thinking, how far is he away from me? What's the best weapon for me to use?
Yeah, what's coming at me? Is it one arm? Is it 2 coming in for a grab?
Yeah, I mean, you have to kind of read it, but really it's simple because all you have to do is know either to flick with one hand, flick with 2, block, or just move.
Yep.
It's all here. It's simple. It's really simple. You just have to, it's up in here is where, and in your head. Try to get in their head. All right,
ready.
You ready for this?
Yep.
All right. Well, I'm going to talk about my strategy while I'm hopefully beating you up here. So at the end of every jump and dash, you'll see that I'm going to power my punches, and my punch actually is charged a little bit. So I'm charging my punch on purpose. And these punches become a little bit more powerful. They have status effects depending if you can hit with that. Yeah, so what I'm doing is my strategy is my left hand is a Sparky. So if I dash or jump and dash like that at the end of it and throw this out, it stunned him. That's kind of my goal. And then I hit him with the chakram. See? Look how much damage that does. Oh. sorry, I would kind of call that one. Yeah, we'll call it. We were messing around.
Yeah, we were sharing a lot of knowledge. You know, timer ran out, so
okay.
This next match we can go at it a little.
Okay,
more.
for real. This is like
For real.
realsies this time. Okay. I'm also right now kind of thinking meta. I'm like thinking like, what's he gonna pick? And that's actually a really good choice. Oh, jeez. You know what? I'm gonna stick with the same plan. I have an idea. All right.
Prepared. Interesting. Prepared to. The charge meter actually carries over from matches, so I already had my special ready. Pretty cool, actually.
See how I'm just disappearing? I'm not using that a lot, am I, Morgan?
I love how you guys can interact with the stages as well, like on the outer rims. You've got like bouncy.
Oh yeah, and I'm using it too.
Yeah.
Oh, that was
really
bad.
I was like, do it. It's like throw or punch.
I was gonna throw a grab as soon as you landed, and you dodged it there.
Throw combination, dude. Just you have to keep the other person under pressure, especially with Ninjara. He's the kind of character you want. Oh, you missed. Don't miss, bro. Don't miss.
Style.
Hey,
I'm
man,
like
that's
listening
not
to you
style.
talk. I'm like, God, I'm learning so much from JC as I'm getting beat
Yeah,
up.
it's really important. You have to study the other person. It's all about reading, man.
Yeah.
Because you know, it's all about reading.
Yeah,
it's all
but
about
he
reading
looks
and leading.
stylish while he's doing it.
On Ninjara, always.
Yeah.
He's got those glasses in
Look
his
at him.
arms. He's fine. Look
It's
at those
awesome.
chains.
All right, so
You want
what do you
me
think
to
this
switch?
time? You want to switch?
I'll
Switch
switch.
up?
I want Master Mummy because I love playing as Master Mummy. He's arguably my favorite character because
All right, I'm gonna go back to Ribbon Girl.
in a way it's really annoying. Oh man, it's so good to be able to like talk like this. It's so cool. I've been waiting so long to talk about this, man.
I know.
gonna go-
It's so
You see me at my
cool.
desk like playing like every day. I'm
You
like,
think you can handle double slap-a-manders?
actually, yes, I can.
Double snappies.
I don't think
Yes,
you
I
can.
can.
handle it. There's
You can't handle these double revolvers, though. You can't handle it. And then this is weird. Now, the one I have is the revolvers, which is interesting because there's 3 different shots in a row that kind of puts it out there.
Oh my.
And he does a lot of damage if you can connect with these. And it's really hard for some characters, if you don't know the right motion options, to just get eaten up like hard by these, dude. Like it's...
So each one comes out sequentially, and then you can like have a hook in there toward the end, and then it'll take a turn.
Oh!
Oh, you
I'm
totally
hoping-
countered my
I'm hoping
flurry.
We'll see a stage in a bit where you can like use those hooks with the stage.
Oh, good. That was a wake-up throw. I did not see that one coming. Don't do it! Oh, look at...
Oh, I used my double jump to try to avoid that.
You're right. It's so funny because
I almost got over the top.
So let me talk a little about strategy. So even when you have and you use your ZR move, there's actually a little bit of a delay, but you get extremely powerful moves. So what I was trying to do with the revolver was delay it one hand by one hand so everything would combo at the same time.
Yeah.
So you got to know those things, and you'll learn them pretty easily. But let me see. All right, I'm gonna pick first. I love his revolver, man. It's so good.
Oh, there it is.
Yeah, his revolver's hard. His revolver's hard to counter because it comes out like staggered, you know.
And you have to keep moving.
Well, because you have to wait. You have to wait longer. Whereas the Trident, which you saw, that sends 3 out as well.
Oh, that was smart. Oh yeah, that goes through all of them, buddy. Oh, I got you. Oh no! I'm in trouble here. Oh.
You should do the heal. Do the heal so we can show the audience.
Oh, how in the heck?
Oh. He's throwing me. He's good.
I know that you're slower, so
No.
I have a
Yeah.
little advantage on speed, so I have to try to use that.
There we go. There we go.
Oh no!
Okay, so
I was trying to heal, but he's
just a
actually
second.
reading the heal, and he's throwing me now.
Yeah, but you could see he was like there it is. Yeah, he's absorbing souls into his body so that he can heal.
That's bad.
Oh, what?
Dang.
Oh!
I didn't make out of that one, man. You
And
got me.
I feel like Ribbon Girl is really well matched to Master Mummy too, because she's super bouncy and she's really fast, so she kind of counteracts his like big
Yeah.
beefy slower moves.
That's true.
All right, it's 1-1.
Could've thought about
This will be a fun one.
It will. Now, what's a pick? What's a pick? What's a pick?
I know.
I want to go 2 big punches. I want to count the homie. You know what? I have an idea. Let's.
It's interesting too, because like I feel like you have a dominant hand left or right, but also sometimes like if your right hand goes down in the game and you're going to block with it, and then arm's disabled, you have to use your left. So you have to be always ready at any time to use both hands.
It's true.
And
you
it
know,
kind of depends on which one you have on each side too.
that's true. I mean, what's funny is every time you have like one of your arms goes down and it's like red, you have very limited movement options. Also, you start to get really like, oh no, like you're kind of stuck, right? You're kind of sitting there and it's not no bueno. Oh, that was a grab. Good read.
Playing chicken now. I'm a little intimidated because this is Master Mummy's stage. You know, you can kind of, I can see his like, pull that trampoline in the middle.
Here we go. Get in there.
Ah,
Both fired up. Yeah.
Oh, slow.
Nice.
You get rocked.
Oh, wow.
Oh, that's bad. Jeez, look at that combo. Man. That was all. Oh, he's reading the throw. Okay, so I have to think about this now. I have to reaction. Oh boy. Oh, this is not looking good for Master Mummy. Oh.
no, 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 no. What are you gonna do? What are you gonna
Nice.
do?
Nothing.
Oh man, why did I fall for that?
See, I'm healing. I'm healing. I'm good. Oh, that was smart. Oh, almost.
Barely.
Oh no.
Here it comes. Oh my gosh. You just got like a sliver of health.
I'm good. I'm good. I'm good. I'm good. We're good. We're good. Don't panic. Don't panic.
Dang. Oh, wow. Nice.
Good win. That was good.
I was scared though, because like I know that you're back there just like tanking up and like regenerating, but I don't want to get too greedy and try to, you know.
That's true. That was good. That was really good.
That was good.
Yeah. So, yeah. I mean, this is the kind of game where I'm always like, you know, thinking of different ways to like
Really,
approach
like,
the match.
Yeah, you can't really ever take a minute off mentally because you're always having to react to what your opponent's doing or looking for an opening. And it takes a while to sort of, in your head, to like figure out all the pieces you're looking for. Hands coming at you, you know, am I going to stagger those like we talked about? Or is one of your arms disabled, so I'll try to knock that one down. And then once you have one arm disabled, I can get more aggressive.
Ball flicks. It's all right here. That's it.
So, all right, so I think we have time for one more match.
Yeah, you want more?
Yeah,
Great.
definitely.
And you know, we've been talking a lot during these, but really
Just
just
like,
sort of
just go for it?
Play for the champion, world champion.
World. And you call it that?
No, yes,
yeah, I was going to
That's
say,
true.
actually.
Treehouse Live
Like best in the world or something.
Yeah.
It's like, it's fine, right?
Treehouse Live champion. I'm gonna go with.
Okay, let's see.
I'm gonna go.
Ribbon Girl.
You're gonna go Ribbon Girl? I think I'm gonna go.
She's really my lady, though. I like Master Mummy, but really most.
I'm gonna go back to
most of the
Mechanica.
time
I lost earlier
Sweet.
with her, so I'm gonna try to.
Redemption. Yeah.
Redeem myself. I think.
Yeah.
Remember, you can fly. You can fly
Yeah.
temporarily. Okay.